In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to add baked lighting to a scene and then export the model to the compiled OSG format. Follow the link in this article to download the Max model so you can follow along. First, we'll add some lights and then render the scene within Max to approximate how it will look in Vizard. Then we'll bake the lighting, meaning create a light map that stores all the scene's lighting information. By calculating the lighting beforehand in Max, you can get realistic lighting in Vizard on static objects without using up processing power. With the model loaded, under the Create tab, select Lights. In the drop-down menu, switch from Photometric to Standard. In the Object Type rollout, select OmniLight. An OmniLight provides a point source of light emitted in all directions. In the General Parameters rollout, turn Shadows on. Once you click in the scene and add the light, the scene will initially turn black because the default lights have been turned off and the new light is positioned at a height of 0. By moving the light around, you'll see that the scene is illuminated. I'll position the light further with a type in below. Shadows are only generated when you render the scene. Before we do that, let's add one more light to the opposite end of the table. Again, I'll add an OmniLight. I'll turn shadows on, and in this case, I'll turn down the light's intensity a bit. To do a quick rendering of the scene in Max and to get an idea of what the lighting will look like in Vizard, click on the Render Setup icon. In the bottom right-hand corner, click on the Render box. Now lighting and shadows will be shown. If you're happy with the result, then it's time to bake the lighting. To do this, first select the object and then open Render to Texture by clicking on the 0 key. Under Mapping Coordinates, select Use Automatic Unwrap. Scroll down to the Output section and then click Add. Select Lighting Map and then click Add Elements. Change the map size to 512 by 512 and then make sure Shadows, Direct Light On, and Indirect Light On are all checked. Set the target map slot to self-illumination. Under Baked Material, select either Output into Source or Render to Files Only. Press Render and then wait for Max to finish. The light map is complete, and we can now export the model to the compiled OSG format .ive. Click File, then Export. Enter a file name, and then for Save As type, select Open Scene Graph Exporter. When you click Save, a window will open with export options. You can pause the video here to copy the options you see. Click OK and the model will be exported. Now let's view our model in Vizard.